Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, April 2nd, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I expand by knowing myself as spirit. And today we definitely have a few pushes in that direction. We have Venus and Neptune making their last connection, their last pass for this year. This is the third pass as Mercury went over Neptune as it was direct, and then retrograded over Neptune and basically stopped on top of Neptune, and then is moving forward again and running over Neptune one last time. When we get multiple passes over an energy, that's spirit telling us, hey, there's information here. And usually we get multiple passes when there's a lot of information, and we get like tiny downloads. So we don't get one big file at once that kind of blows us out. One of the things to note is this is at 17 degrees. Neptune has now shifted to 17 degrees. 1 plus 7, 8 energy. 8 energy, it's infinite. It's knowing your infinite self as spirit, but it also is that energy of responsibility. You're responsible to yourself as your spiritual self. And that's one of the things we need to bring forth more and more into this physical world. Sorry for the earthquakes on my screen. Is knowing ourselves as that spiritual energy, living as spiritual beings in this physical world, integrating it. And it's important that that happens, that integration happens. It doesn't have to be completely that. We're here on Earth in this 3D realm to experience that, but it's also to bring that energy here. And I think that's one of the major messages. This is an also really good time to tune in, meditate, listen for messages. They may not be readily apparent or available to you because Neptune can bring us to that fog. You know, it's not necessarily like written out in clear English. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to learn. But nonetheless, the energy is there and available for you, especially as you allow the space to tune in and allow the space of not needing to know. What I also love is that the moon is coming through. The moon in Pisces, which moon can bring forth emotional energy, but it can also bring forth energy that's been hidden from us. The moon is coming in and moving over Neptune and Mercury and bringing along another download with it. So this is really potent and powerful, and it will last through the whole day. Pay attention to your dreams tonight and the night before, April 1st to April 2nd dreams. Pay attention to your dreams the next night. One of the ways, especially when we are not necessarily available during the day, spirit will come to us in our sleep and try to communicate with us through our dreams. Now, we also have very interesting Vesta hanging out at 29 degrees. So Vesta is the asteroid that calls us to know our divine self, our inner light. And so Vesta at 29 degrees, that master level degree, is like, do you know who you are? Part of remembering who we are, part of remembering our soul anchored energy is knowing that divine light within us. So here we have another message of that today through this astro. And I do have the card Beyond Illusion. And I think sometimes we have to get beyond the illusion of what we think is reality. Because a lot of reality is as interpreted rather than actuality. So we get so caught up in the interpretation, but it's always filtered through our various glasses of past experience and what we think is know is true, and logic and multitudes of other things. And so get beyond the illusion to allow a different level of reality in. Speaking of responsibility, the moon in Pisces is also connecting to Saturn today. So Saturn at 19 degrees in Capricorn, and 19 degrees in Capricorn, Saturn in Capricorn can also get very fixated on reality. And the moon's reminding us, oh, there's so much more. And through just this allowing, we bring forth change by realizing that there's so much more beyond what we know. And I always say, me as a Sagittarius, one of my biggest breakthroughs was acknowledging that as much as I know, I will never know it all, and to always hold space for the unknown. That really helps me keep my mind open and allow me to find that alignment. So we want to find that alignment between being here, being socially responsible, Saturn and Capricorn, but also being responsible to our esoteric side, our spiritual side, that soul peace. That soul peace is so important for coming into alignment, alignment in the world and alignment with ourselves. I have the no shoulds card, also known as morality. Don't get stuck in the shoulds. So often the shoulds take us right out of our flow and right out of our spiritual path. So rather than should, what would be in integrity for you on the soul level? What if you could take out every should in your life and ask yourself, what will be alignment that is in integrity with myself on a soul level? Holy cow. Wow, what a question. The other card that I have for you is, well, I've got both these, so let's look at both these. Comparison and the Lovers. So we may be seeing some mirrors out there, which is nice, but don't compare yourself. You know, what is your lesson? Again, how do you come into your integrity around this situation? I also take this Lovers card as like this alignment, even though it may feel a little bit difficult and still lead to Mercury retrograde-ish feelings, these passes of Mercury and Neptune together, they are for us. They are bringing through beautiful information for us, beautiful downloads, should we choose to show up and accept. So it's like kiss, kiss from the universe. I think with that, we are going to complete for today. A few more days to join my class. Email me or come find me on Facebook if you would like any information on that. You can always book a reading. Email me for that as well. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. Kiss, kiss from the universe. And you do have the power. Namaste.